Well, hello guys. Today we are going to be playing Farm. This map was created by Emox Manga, Blue Shark, Alex Logic 21, Quentin FTL, Zeroy, and Clicksbait. Clicksbait being the main author. Usually I don't recommend remastering maps because the community has way too high of expectations from custom content to the point where like they try to critique it as if it's a real map, or they get super pissed off that it's not one-to-one of a remaster or something like that. And that's the only reason I don't encourage it, is because you're gonna get a lot more hate than you are gonna get love. But this is a fairly small map as far as I can tell, and it's going to be really fun. So let's go ahead and work through this. And I know you can play a grief mod with it. We could probably do that later in time, get a bunch of viewers in this. But I wanted to make a bunch of videos for you guys, custom zombies, and just kind of fill the shoes of most custom zombie YouTubers. A lot of them have kind of moved on towards other things, such as like Fortnite or whatever the clickbait fans are going towards, you know? And honestly, that kind of sucks. That's a lot disheartening towards those loyal fans, and I feel like custom zombies should really have someone to truly support. And when people say, oh, they want to support the custom zombie community, I haven't seen it. I really have not seen support for it. I've seen people get views off of it. Just use it almost like a clickbait thing and, you know, kind of take advantage of it a little bit, but they mostly drop and forget about it until someone they know has made something or something extremely worthy pops up, and that's fine, but I don't really see that as support. I don't know, what do you guys think? But either way, I'm going to go ahead and try and fill those shoes. I want to go ahead and try and actually bring a custom zombies channel for people, and I'm gonna try and do my best to do that for you guys. So if you guys have any tips or anything like that, or any improvements that you'd like to see on my channel, go ahead and say them down in the comment section below. But so far this map is pretty dark. My brightness settings are only at, let's see, brightness, so it's on 0. Usually I have them on like -18, but it's fine, so we can't actually rebuild this barrier here. I've only seen quick revive right there. We have the freaking Wonder Fizz for 1,500. We might hit that. I'm guessing there's no power since we can hit that right off the bat, but double tap is up here, and the lighting is beautiful. I really love the colors, how popping they are. I mean, God, whatever LUT they're using, keep it up, man. Okay, so I don't actually know where Juggernaut... I don't even think that Juggernaut was on this map to begin with. I love the actual ambient noises. That's awesome. So they have gobblegums in here. Now, I have not seen gobblegums in most custom zombie maps, mainly because it can be a little bit too overpowering. But I guess with how small this map is, I feel like it's a perfect iteration for it. Let's go ahead and finish this last zombie. Took a little while, but we're just kind of exploring the map here. And we're going to be doing that with a lot of custom maps. We're going to be doing a lot of exploring, pay attention to the detail, and really appreciate the work that's been put into these maps. Hours and weeks and months just being put into something that you think would be super simple. Now, where is this last zombie? So there's a zombie over there. It's only round 2. He must have gotten stuck or something, because that was a little weird. So in terms of wall weapons, we have one right off the bat. Oh, what the Triscuits? Alright, so we have one right here for the Shiva. Okay. Wow, this is the longest round 2 I've ever been in. I would say add more of a light source from the fire. Now that does look beautiful, but I feel like there needs to be some kind of exposure volume brightening it up just a tiny bit for certain areas, especially the barn. When there's light sources in here, I feel like it should be brightening up a little bit more. But hey, that's okay. And the beauty of custom zombies on the workshop is that you can actually update them, and you don't have to go to the forum and download the newest update and keep up to... No, it just automatically happens, and you can stay up to date with the patch notes. If you're a map creator like myself, use those patch notes. It's really gonna help people out. Okay, so we're having some people up there. Now, I never really played Town too much. I know that my sisters really loved Black Ops 2 Zombies. I personally was not a fan. And tell me, guys, what was your favorite map in Black Ops 2? Because honestly, everyone's gonna say like buried, Mob of the Dead, and honestly I feel like Mob of the Dead is a little bit too overhyped, and I love Mob of the Dead, okay? But I don't think people, I feel like they're glorifying it and making it a little bit too much, because I guarantee when Black Ops 4 comes out, it's just gonna be, oh my god, it's terrible, it sucks. Well, you overhyped it and you over-glorified it. Like, yes, it was a great map. It had scary aspects, but you're making it out to be something that it's not. Oh. Ooh, okay, so they do have the exploding zombies, but I'm curious on how it's gonna go. If it does that crappy lens flare bullcrap and messes with my screen and just makes it super hard to play with, that's the one reason I hated Farm, I hated Town, is those exploding zombies, man. It became like every single one of them would become an exploding zombie because you had to train them around. But I really do love the actual non-playable areas. It looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and make sure that my field of view is on 100. Okay. So let's go ahead into the house for 750. Now we do have Deadshot. For me, I personally don't like it on Black Ops 3 PC because I see no difference, but that's okay. Nice floor detail. A little bit too much stretch, but that's okay. Ooh. Speed quality needs a little bit more reflection, but nonetheless, it's looking great so far, man. Little TV. Oh, just... Okay, so we're probably gonna have to go upstairs and get that MP5 and also hit the box, but I'm not really seeing any other wall weapons off the start besides the Shiva. And I can't remember off the top of my head from Black Ops 2 if there is a shotgun on the wall. We may have to just go and explore the actual barn a little bit more. But let's actually go up to the top here and see what's happening. Ooh, oh, I thought we were going to have a buildable. You know, I really hope they add the shield in here. Okay, so there's Juggernaut. Why the hell do we not have the points? Come on. That is a necessity. Add that in. Don't take that out. Oh, Schnikes. I forgot they could come up there. Okay, so we had a cheeky mistake, but that's okay. So we're gonna crawl back up here. We're actually gonna camp near the box, if there even is a box. Yeah, there's a box. Okay, so there is a little bit of a difference, because I guarantee that was not a light back in the original. Okay, so we're on like about 1 to 2 zombies to eliminate these guys. We do need to get rid of our Shiva. The Shiva sucks no matter what. Okay, we have the MP40. Black Ops 2, great start, great start. We'll get quick revive in a second, just not right now. I'm gonna actually camp right here. Oh, I think it's fun when people try to break the map. I'm very curious as to how they accomplish the fog. I don't know, it looks just like Black Ops 2, and that's interesting. I want to know how they accomplish that. Because I guarantee you it's a lot harder than you think. So honestly, the Kuda's not bad to have as a wall weapon. I don't know why they didn't put it in a Modern Warfare Remastered MP5, because I do like the MP5, but I also love incorporating Black Ops 3 weapons. Because, I mean, it is Black Ops 3, you know? Okay, so we're off a great start. I don't want to waste too much ammo. Let's go and toss a nade. Okay, so far the explosions happen. They might damage us, I don't know. But it seems pretty reasonable how there's no, like, lens flare effects. Because that was my main irritation. Okay, so we have a nuke. Let's go ahead and sit tight for a second. Come on, babies. There we go. Okay, before I buy ammo for the Kuda, we're gonna go ahead and buy Juggernaut with whatever we have left. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy some ammo. We do need to get quick revive, but I'd rather have Jug in case anything happens, because I don't want to immediately lose my quick revive upon buying it. Oh, that's nice, nice. Yeah, the map is looking great. I mean, the fire effects, scoot that over, or at least individually place them. But the map is looking great. Now, with this being a Black Ops 2 farm map, I mean, this is pretty much the only place you're going to be when it comes to camping and then training down there. So there's not really much to this map. And I thought there was going to be some kind of twist, because whenever people do a remaster, I always encourage them, do a twist, man. Like, make it your own. Give us something different. Something that we don't have to go hop on Black Ops 1 for. So I'm going to go ahead, buy some quick revive. Yeah, this map is a little too dark in my opinion. I would brighten it up in this main area using either an exposure volume or just adding some lights somewhere, some lanterns. You don't have to go 100% to heart. Man, okay. Honestly, I don't know why some people take the death machine out of their custom zombie map, because I freaking love it, dude. God, I remember in Black Ops 1 Ascension when this thing came out, it was like, oh my god, it's a lifesaver. And now we can actually put it away, like, it's perfect. I love it. Black Ops 3 is honestly the most balanced zombies game we have ever had from Treyarch. Especially with dogs. And people will disagree with me and say that dogs are a little too easy, but I tend to disagree. They were a little bit too overpowered. Yes, it was a little bit scary back in the day, but they were too overpowered. It was too hard to survive against them. It became to the point where it wasn't fun. And you just knew that you were going to die, especially for someone who's inexperienced. But Black Ops 3, it can still be a challenge. And it gets challenging on higher rounds. And the main reason it gets so challenging is the numbers of dogs. It's not necessarily their strength. And especially their speeds too. So I think if you think that they're a little bit too easy, I think you're underestimating them, because they really are balanced in Black Ops 3. Oh yeah, baby. I'm definitely going to be using this crate power. Now, honestly, I would prefer some kind of mini quest for power, because the problems with these, and I love survival maps, okay? I love survival maps. I love how this doesn't just throw in a crap ton of features right then and there. But, because, I mean, it's unnecessary. It's too much. If you're going to throw in a bunch of features, you need to have a map that suits it. You can't just toss in a bunch of random crap. But I would probably work for power just to have some kind of objective other than to survive. But then again, there's a controversy there, because that's where farm actually comes into beauties. You don't have to worry about power. It's just all right off the bat. But I don't know. I don't know. That's just, it's up to them. But one thing I will say is I would add a light onto the gobblegum machine, because one, it's not very noticeable. I actually had to wait till the sounds. But also, I mean, just looking at it, it's a little hard to even notice. It's too dark. It's too dark overall. So let's go ahead and hit this again, and then we'll go ahead and try and hit the box. I don't really necessarily want to get the Kuda. Dang it. Just realized that there's probably only 4 perks on this. Damn it. Okay, so if we go upstairs, and I would really love a shield on this map. I mean, come on, man. It's Black Ops 3, custom zombies. We have the power to do that. Let's put it in. Let's go ahead and toss these noobs. Now, we are going to want to get the actual Bowie knife. Fuck it. Let's get some ammo. And then we're going to hit the box. Okay. MP40 is great. We do need a wall weapon. I don't think I have wall power on this. I'll have to prepare for this if we ever play for it again. Not gonna get an upgraded Bressie. Brekkie, Bressie, whatever you want to say, man. Just don't judge me. Oh god. No, and I really love the dust effects, man. And I love how they're actually thinking about optimization to deliver a fast, reasonable performance experience across all various platforms. Whether you have a good PC, bad PC, doesn't matter. Okay, so we do have a nuke. We're going a little bit on the intense side, but as soon as we get a pack-a-punch gun, I think we'll be a-okay. Now we are running a little tight on ammo. So let's go ahead and get that nuke. Buy a box. Buy some ammo. And we have a Sten. Oh. That is really hard. I'm trying to aim to get a LMG, okay? We need to actually look at our options. So let's go ahead, keep our gun out. Let's go ahead and look at the options. So they have a lot of Black Ops 3 guns and some Black Ops 2. Ray Gun Mark II. Dang it! Okay, I'll take it because it's the Ray Gun Mark II, but that, in a way, that was a waste. But hey, we have 3 more crate power, so that's a good thing. I don't know why I'm overreacting. Let's go ahead and get another Gobble Gum. Actually really glad I have Perkaholic on this. Phoenix up! I'm not playing co-op right now. Oh, but that's okay. Also, your light, I don't know, I think it can be turned down just a little bit. It's fine. No, but what do you guys think of this map, guys? Tell me down in the comments section. And look at the Pack-a-Punch camo right here. I mean, it's really intense right now, but this looks like... Is this? What is this camo? I know this is Black Ops 2. This is Black Ops 2 series? I don't know what camo this is from. I honestly forget. But I know I hated this camo. Honestly, why don't people go back to the World at War camo? Because honestly, that was the most epic Pack-a-Punch camo ever in my opinion. And you may think like, oh no, you got those Black Ops 2 Origin 115 blubbity bloobity. And it's like, I tend to disagree. There was nothing more satisfying than getting an all decked out chrome weapon. That was the best. And especially with how reflective and shiny it was. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and do that for my maps. But especially just settling down. They're trying to go back to the nostalgia. And this is why. Is because you're going to get so much hate if you do a remastered map and it's not one-to-one exactly like the original. And that's sad. It shouldn't be like that. It's a custom map. You should be able to have your creative... ideas being interpreted in this, and especially when you have a bunch of people on here. I mean, hands down, great job. I'm not really gonna go and nitpick mistakes or anything like that, because I think that's going a little too far. As long as you're achieving a well enough experience to where it's fun, it can be somewhat balanced, and it looks beautiful. I think that you shouldn't really critique that much. You can try being a little detail Nazi and try to give them some kind of creative criticism right there, but I don't know. I don't really see a need if it's really that great. But let's go ahead and move on. Oh yes, Black Ops 3 slide for the win. And I love the dolphin dive, guys, but honestly, I'm glad it died. I'm glad they stopped using the dolphin dive. Now, I was hoping they still incorporated PhD flopper, because then you could just slide off something and then boom, have an explosion. It wouldn't be that hard. But I don't know, man. It was so long to recover from the dolphin dive. Now World War II's dolphin dive is pretty nice, okay? You dolphin dive, you get back up pretty easily, and you can maneuver around the map pretty quickly. But in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, so boom. And then like that slow little stutter while you get up, and it was so dangerous. You don't see people just dolphin diving around the map, so you can only carry 4 perks. I think not. Okay. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna hold on to this raindrops. Drop top. Respect women. But I'm loving the map. Now, it looks like the box doesn't move. We've hit it quite a few times. Looks like the Wonder Fizz does not move. I was hoping that there'd be some kind of second additional area, but it seems that is not the case. And honestly, with the refrigerator, I know you can't, or at least you possibly can, it's just really freaking hard to do a storing system to save in your files. But honestly, what you can go ahead is turn that refrigerator into a weapon trade. It's really easy to do. We already have that available for us. So if you guys are watching the video and somehow made it this far into it, I would go ahead and actually make that a weapon trading table, because that's a missing feature. So I don't know. Because also you would forget the weapon, so it's like a 50-50 bargain. Like, oh, you gotta really remember, like, what weapon did you have in there? Oh man, that vehicle is so dark, dude. There needs to be some kind of light on there, because that is too hard to see. I feel like I'm gonna die every time I go near it. Okay, let's just wipe these bad boys out. Oh yeah, round 12, let's go. I want to explore if there's any other wall buys inside of the actual barn. Because I swore there was supposed to be like a shotgun right there. That's nice, just trying to cover your friends. Pew pew pew. Pew pew! Okay, so we're gonna actually maneuver over here. We need to hit the Gobblegum just a few more times, see if we can get anything better. I'm gonna go back up, hit the box again. If worst comes to worst, we get the Kuda. I need to actually train these zombies. It's a little bit too early in the round to make that mistake of trying to go through the box. And I am using a ray gun, so... Actually, let's raindrop. Okay, so I got Widow's Wine. Boom, baby, we're hitting it. 10 pounds, 10 pounds. Alright, so we got a regular ray gun, and honestly, when it comes to the ray guns throughout Call of Duty history, I want to talk about that just a little bit. Oh, I saw the Galil in there! I am getting that Galil! Come on, baby, give me that Galil! Stop giving me all the Black Ops 2 weapons. No! Son of a Nickelback rib! Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Man of War. Decent, but not what I'm looking for. Gosh darn it. Oh, STG. I will take this. Honestly, I wish I had crate power right then and there. Would have made that a lot easier. I need to actually buy this so I don't accidentally get quick revive again. Okay, there was no point in doing that, apparently. Alright, we're gonna hold on to our STG as much as possible. Try and get a crawler, because I want to at least get this upgraded. Oh, thank God they're not using those Black Ops 2 sounds where it's like pierces. No. But my favorite version of the STG is the World at War one. That's my favorite model with the square sight, dude. That was the best. The animations might not be the best, but I would just replace them. But man, that was the best. That was the best. That just, oh, you look at that and that makes your knees shake, man. It brings you home. Alright. I guess we could go ahead and hit this again. 2,500. It's not like we're holding on to anything. I don't see an end game. Let me actually go. I probably shouldn't check for an end game, but it's fine. We'll look around. But overall, I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Because, dude, it's a really good map. It's focusing on a survival aspect, and it's sticking to it. However, there's a minor flaws. Nothing's going to get a straight up 10 out of 10, but I would give this a really high score. So if we're going to be nitpicky, I would honestly give it an 8 out of 10 if we're going to be nitpicky. The nitpicky would be some lighting problems. It's too dark in here. On the outside. I get it, it's foggy, but there's got to be some kind of balance so then you can actually see. Or at least have the zombies that are on fire radiate light. Because I know it's possible, it's been done. Just, we need to see out here, okay? That's a huge problem. Also, missing potential would mark off a few points. So overall, this is an 8 out of 10. But if I was going to be super lenient, I'd do a 9 out of 10. Woo! Big and strong. Oh god. Hanky panky. Actually, I really don't even know how I ran out. My favorite shotgun. Woo! Honestly, I wish there was some kind of purpose for Phoenix up inside of single player. God, that right there, that light is just beautiful. Beautiful! Oh my god! What are we on? Round 15? Yeah, we'll trade out for the Weevil. Let's hopefully get a crate power, okay? Raindrop! Drop down. Respect women. Oh, I'm trying to gather all these freaking things. Ugh! 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 I got it! Another icicle! Profit sharing, I don't understand this, but okay. Why do I even have that on my list? Workaholic! Something I didn't need. Come back next round, you booty bomb. Okay. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Ah. And we could go super long time, but I might actually cut the video here because there's nothing really much to see. Ah, it's awesome though. Survival maps are great. It's just, I don't want to last like round 30 hour footage. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you had a great time. Let's go ahead and see the death sequence. I'm gonna die right underneath this light where it is beautiful. And I'm gonna try and just have a last stand, see how long I can last. Oh, I died. Oopsie daisies. Okay, I'm actually really curious how long I'm gonna last in one spot. It's gonna be pretty unrealistic, but let's go ahead and try, man. There's a max ammo. I think it'd be fair to go and get that. Oh, shnikes! Oh, they didn't take advantage of that Black Ops 2 Transit Death Anthem. Whatever. 8 out of 10. Really like the map. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section.